Well, hello guys. We are back from our first official road trip. It was a doozy. It was uh, it was an experience. Um, Seems like whenever I do try to take that step, and get out there, put my foot out there, it seems like all of my qualms are tested at once, and boy, were they tested. Uh, all that aside, though, don't regret it at all. Uh, would do it again. I loved it. It was tiresome. Didn't rest very well when I was down there. Just so much on my mind, and what are we gonna do, and all of that. But I do want to say real quick that I hope all of y'all are patient with me. I was hoping to get this video edited by the end of this week. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. Maybe by mid next week. Um, um, like I said, sorry it's going to take that long, but I'm afraid it's going to, because for one, I'm just learning this. I'm learning the editing as I go, and for those of you who know me personally, I didn't even have Wi-Fi until just a few years ago, or a smartphone for that matter. So this is still a whole new world for me, and my mother as well. She was incarcerated for a long time, and this is a whole new world for her too. And that's why we're doing this channel. We're trying to kind of step back out into the world and to try to live a little bit and try to get over some of our fears and try to get out there. And I have, those of you who know me, I have a pretty huge fear of driving. I don't drive that much. When I do drive, it's here around town, and even then, I'm usually pretty nervous. Um, we took old highways all the way there. We tried to keep it a little more relaxed, baby steps, and I didn't want to get on any major freeways just yet. But it was better this way anyway. We got to see so much more. Went through some small towns, and got to see some beautiful, beautiful part of South Texas in the hill country. And we saw the Longhorn Caverns. Got a lot of footage on that. A lot of things got postponed. We was hoping to go see Dead Man's Hole, and we didn't get a chance to do that. Yesterday was raining all day, so we didn't do anything yesterday except sleep, because we did have a very bad night the 2 nights before. The first night we didn't really know what was going on. We thought we were just tired. We stayed at a Motel 6 and in Marble Falls. And the first night we didn't, I didn't sleep very well to begin with, but I was kind of itchy and just didn't feel right. And then the next morning she said, well, she's kind of itchy. And then we took the dogs out walking, and we saw some guys out back on the front part of the motel. They had up against this fence all these mattresses stacked up. And there was this guy over there taking photographs, and it was kind of like, well, what's going on? And he said, I think they got bed bugs. Well, guess what? They had bed bugs, and we got the hell out of there. And those of you who know me and my mother, who is redheaded, by the way, we both got a little bit of temper when we feel like we've been done wrong, and especially when we try to say something in a nice way and they want to blow back at us like it was our fault. And we went down there. We took a picture of it, and I have a little plastic container I keep my earplugs in when I'm sleeping at night, and I caught one and put it in there. And first thing I did was bagged up all our stuff, put it on the little trolley thing, and took it down up front, and went back because I'd forgotten some things. Got to get some things out of the fridge. And when I come back, Mom and the managers are already going at it. And he said, well, y'all are lying. I ain't got no bugs. And if we got them, y'all brought them in. And all this other horse shit. And I'm like, look, man, this ain't how you treat customers. We're trying to tell you so you can, do something about it. I'm sitting there, and they're still taking people's money. You did. People are coming in. People with kids coming in and paying for rooms, and they know damn well that they have bed bugs. And we said, well, we want our money back for both nights. And oh, we ain't giving you your money back. We ain't giving you your money back. And I said, I bet you will. And the first thing I did was I said, I bet you will. And then I walked over to the little desk where the lady was checking in, and I told her, don't come in here. They got bed bugs. Oh, I'm out. And I looked at the manager and I said, I can keep going, but you're going to give us our refund. Oh, I'll call the cops. I'll call the cops. I said, call them. I'll kick your ass. I said, you don't know me, brother. You don't know me. You're going to pay me my money back, because that's the least you can do. And you really shouldn't be taking money from people. But I know it's all about money, you folks, Everybody's in big business, So, well, I'm just going, y'all need to leave. You just ain't giving you your money back. You need to leave. We're calling the cops. I said, call them. But I bet I can knock on quite a few doors by the time they get here. Anyway, long story short, he gave us our money back. And we left and went on down the road to Burnett. And we stayed at a Comfort Inn, which ironically, we passed the first night we came through. And they wanted to charge us, first of all, the rooms are twice as expensive. And they wanted to charge us an extra $50 for the dogs. And we were like, we'll find a Motel 6. But, wish I'd have stayed. Anyway, so we ended up going there and spent the whole day sleeping. We were tired and it was raining. We couldn't really get out and do anything. And anyway, bear with me. I'm going to try to get all this together. The rest of our budget to go to Dead Man's Hole and everything kind of got spent on Comfort Inn. And nothing ever goes as planned, but that's life, I guess, But like I said, everything was kind of tested at once. The driving, had a couple funny experiences. I'm a West Texas boy. Everything is flat and dry for a long ways. And you can see where you're going 20 miles away. Well, in the hill country, there's a lot of this. And I barely used to driving, let alone all that. And came up to this one spot when we were going out to Longhorn Caverns. I look over and I see this sign, and it's got a big rig truck, picture on the truck doing this number. And I'm trying to recall if I've ever seen that before. It was pretty obvious what it meant. So I went ahead and got ready, and all of a sudden the earth dropped out in front of me, and anyway, I don't know if she got that on camera or not. I don't think she did, but we joke because I always tell her sometimes when I get a little nervous and anxiety kicks in when I'm driving, I say I'm afraid I'm gonna get fainting goat syndrome. And she said, what's fainting goat syndrome? I said, that's when my brain just shuts off and goes, eh. But anyway, almost had a fainting goat a couple times. Coming home today, it was nice and clear skied all the way home, which is really nice because we heard there was a little bit of rain down back home, but we figured it'd be gone. Whew, major thunderstorm we rolled into, and we just like that, couldn't see 2 feet in front of me. Pulled over. I see a bunch of other cars pulling over right where we're at, and actually there were already some there and some more pulled over. And I got out, and no, this was right before the rain. Right before the rain got really bad. I pulled over because I saw the sky was dark and everybody was parked. I'm sorry, I'm tired, man. I haven't slept much. And I went over and said, so what y'all heard? What's going on? I said, I've been listening to the radio on here. Is there a tornado warning or what? And he said, oh yeah, that's what we're doing. We're watching the wall right here to see it form, and it's right here. He goes, y'all going that way? You don't go that way because there's nothing but hail, and we're going this way. And I'm like, you going towards a tornado? And you know, I go, I don't remember exactly what I said. I think I have it on footage when I met him. The guy's name was Kyle. Anyway, he said that's when I noticed at that moment he's wearing a shirt that says, you know, Storm Chasers. And all those folks there were sitting there hoping and waiting and watching for a tornado. And I said, well, damn, I'm not a storm chaser, so I'm going the other way. And as soon as I said goodbye to him, it started coming down. By the time I got in the car, I may have turned off the phone at that point, which was kind of dumb, but it just hit. And I believe she got some footage of it. And a little bit of the footage of me driving. Almost saw that fainting goat. But anyway, guys, please bear with us. I am going to try to get this edited. And then by the time I get the first official video, I may put this on that video at the end. And then just do away with this one part. Just put it all together in one big edited piece. But just so there's something out there, and so you guys know that I'm serious about this, and it was a big test for the both of us. It was really, really tiring, but hopefully the next one will go a little bit better, but we're not giving up, and I enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. I hope you will once I get this thing together. Bear with me, and we'll see you when it's finished.